I'm just not feeling very funny. I looked at the questions and I don't have a funny answer for any of them.
Right, okay.
Polite inquiries, Lords. It's terrible.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Omar says, Freaky Friday for sure. England catching like Pakistan, Pakistan tail enders batting like the English. And Fahim Ashraf to be involved in a pub brawl later. That seems a bit harsh.
I can't possibly.
And unlikely.
and me being George Dobell.
Yeah, okay.
This is the Freaky Friday angle.
So Pakistan batted better than England, bowled and fielded better.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you expected when you came over.
Exactly, because they've been doing it. How many tests have Pakistan beaten England in recently? A lot. England haven't. That's stats. That comes to you from stats.
That's an official number. A lot. Varun says, day 1, Apple Watch. Day 2, Cook Watch. Day 3, Cook was incredible in the field today. we got a stat from Cricinfo. We'll give them a plug that he catches 69% of his slips catches.
Of all catches, not just slips. I'm sorry,
I mean, he's mostly in the slips.
But he also stands at short leg sometimes.
Only today because they didn't know where to put him. I mean, they were trying to hide him in the film.
You mentioned it, didn't you, in your piece? That I think you did, about how he stands weird and...
Yeah, he's got sort of a...
Alistair Cook, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait,
what more do you need on Polite Inquiries?
So you might not be able to see. It's like this. Jonathan Evans says, is Root just drawing his fielding assignments out of a cap, or is there method to his madness?
We asked Johnny Bairstow that in the presser, didn't we? And Johnny Bairstow was kind of weird about it. I just felt it was bizarre what they did.
Didn't he also say that they were like trying really hard? We
could
find some 12-year-olds that could try really hard.
He's like, well, yeah, it happens, you know. Catches go to sometimes to second slip and sometimes to third slip, and that's kind of the point of catches in the slips. They go to second or third or first slip.
I think sometimes they go to first, sometimes they go to second, and when it's England, they go to the ground.
Oh, we should end the show on that.
Oasis says, is Baba loved enough?
I'm giving him some loving tonight.
Yeah?
With my piece. Written
and
piece,
your hips,
which is going to go up on the website.
Wow.
That's what I meant.
See, George doesn't really use his hips. That's, you know,
hips don't lie.
The noises that you made when he played some of his offside shots
noises,
today.
Oh, some noises.
Yeah, they were X-rated.
I don't know what the thing is with him though in Test cricket. I literally don't know. Shiva, the great Shiva, pointed out that I was speaking to him about, you know, if there's a trend in his dismissal. Then he pointed out that he's been bowled off an inside edge 6 times in 21 innings. I don't think that says anything really. Well,
it could be unlucky.
It could just be unlucky.
A different Awais says, how long before lack of runs start to haunt Sarfraz?
Oof, what is it, 750s in his last 33 innings now? Which, I mean, you know, you kind of look at him, you think number 7 batsman, wicketkeeper. Modern wicketkeepers score way more 50s than that in 32 innings, right?
Maybe he should be retired, is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Maybe
like AD de Villiers, he should quit the game now.
Yeah. I was thinking like Misbah, he's not old enough.
He'll only get good when he's 41.
Hugh says, if there was a pandemic of apocalyptic proportions, would the England team be safe from catching? I mean, it is a problem. I mean, we had about 100 questions about catches. It was...
We dropped the rest of them and we only got this one, which has come out onto the screen now.
Boom.
Okay.
This is Amy K, by the way. You know who you are. Beautifully crafted tweet, spaces, numbers, bulleted. Well done.
And number 1 says, close your eyes. Number 2 says, imagine Abbas 18 and Asif 10. The real Abbasif opening the bowling. How many runs would the England team score? -12.
Can I open my eyes now?
Oh, shit, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah. What this guy said.
I mean, I don't even think Abbas is that good. Am I allowed to say that? I mean, I think he's really good.
He might beat you up after this. You can say that.
He's really good.
Yeah.
But he's not Asif. Asif was, you know, he was like...
Asif was sex, just say it.
He was beyond sex, though, wasn't he? I mean, if you had the choice...
That's also true.
You're going to watch him bowl into the wind.
Did he have better hair? I don't know, like...
Yeah,
Abbas's hair is kind of retro, geeky, cool again, isn't it? Asif is
not
like
on
the
purpose.
floppy one. Well, that
knew
makes
what
it
he was
cooler.
doing. Yeah.
That makes it cooler, possibly. Nerdcore. That's normcore.
Normcore.
Normcore. That's the one.
It's just us talking about things we don't understand now. Michael Penhouse says, so is there any truth in the rumour that George Dobell trashed the press box today over Waqar Younis ringing the bell?
That's why we're standing out here. The press box is trashed.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've had to let him go. He's been a problem for a while, George, and people don't want to talk about it. But, you know, after his performance yesterday and just...
Pressure's been getting to him, really.
He's maybe not up to it, you know, and we're going to have to let him go. He's the Alistair Cook of, you know, Cricinfo.
It's basically now my time.
Yeah.
It's like George and Jarrod have like ruled this Polite Inquiries thing long enough, and it's now me.
We moved.
Pretty soon he's going to be gone as well. It's just going to be me. taking questions and answering them myself and thinking I'm funny.
We moved Alistair Cook to short leg and we moved George to leg slip. You
And
know,
I've moved into first slip.
That's where you hide the donkeys, and George is a donkey. And I don't mean that in the way that some people... I'm leaving now. This has gone
That
out
can
of...
only be taken in non-offensive ways, surely.